What up, everybody? It's your boy Money Making Jess back at it again with you. So we had episode number 4. What's going on? What's going on? So today is really gonna be going over kind of my trading plan, how I use it. Right now we're currently at version 3.4, and we're coming close to really having this as my main trading plan, strategy, everything. So yeah, so before we get into that, I want to go ahead and show you guys the new Greenwood District logo, GWD, established 2020. This right here is our motto, you know what I'm saying? And what these are 3 symbols that basically correspond to our 5 pillars, which is the scholar, the money bag, and the giveaway, basically, or the give back. So more on that coming. I'm not gonna go into too much detail with that, but that's what that is. And our motto translates to wealth and health is with sacrifice. So you're going to sacrifice something in order to gain this wealth and also your health. And most of it is going to be your time. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of it is something we can't buy or get back. So use it wisely, people. So basically, eventually, the clubhouse locations where I would like to be, obviously Phoenix, that's where the headquarters is, Detroit, Brooklyn, Miami, Tulsa, tribute to Black Wall Street once again, Atlanta, Chicago, Manhattan, LA. I'm also going to add Las Vegas and Memphis to this as well. And the 5 pillars of the Greenwood District Traders Club, Den, whatever you want to call it, guild, we be learn, teach, practice, earn, give. So all 3 of those symbols represent the 5 pillars of GWD. All right, so enough of that. I do have the most current Forex stat um, uploaded, I believe. I'll do, yeah. So, but don't forget to subscribe to all our channels. Don't forget about the $100 giveaway plus bonus. That is this Sunday. This Sunday, yeah, because the 31st is on the Saturday, and that's Halloween. All right. So let's see what markets is open right now. So we got Sydney and Tokyo are the 2 open. And I do have an open trade right now. So let me show it to you guys. Which is it's under $45. It's the United States dollar versus Canadian dollar, and early day it was almost down 300, so it is coming back. One of the things I could have got out around here at a high, here at a high, but I was driving for Lyft. I wasn't really paying attention. I do have this app on my mobile phone, so I should have been watching. I could have got out with almost 50 pips, but I didn't. So until next time, it's constantly watches. It's starting to come back up. It's doing this thing. It's at 45, negative 45. That's one thing about the forex market, people. This is ranging, unless it's like in a true trend up or trend down. The market is gonna come. It always comes back. You know what I'm saying? So if you buy or sell, really it doesn't really matter because eventually the price will go in your favor if you can hold out and if you have patience. Believe it or not, that's another thing I've been noticing lately as well. Regardless if you do buy or sell, as long as you, but it's kind of hard because you don't want to trip your stop loss. So I still trade with the banks. I go against retail traders and go with the banks. But even if you trade as a retail trader and it's not going in your favor, if you can support the interest and doesn't hit your stop loss or you change your stop loss, you basically can get back to break even or make some profit if you have the patience. But that's tricky. I'm still gonna go with my plan, which is trade with the banks, trade against retail traders. Yep. So that's how that is. So we're gonna talk about my trading plan here. Let me get back to that. I need to look it up right quick. So let me see. I need to open up my web page here. Web page, go Drive. I thought I had this already open, people. Sorry about that. Internet is slow today. I believe it's this one right here. Here we go. All right, let this load up. Man, what's going on today? Man, it's going slow. So this is MMJ's Forex trading plan version 3.4. This is the current one. So basically to find, trade, and exit your orders. So here, this is how I go. Find potential trades, scan Forex symbols, watch list visor, FX scanner on the MT4 platform under time frame daily. So what I do is I go over to here and I look at my scanner. So then basically I look and see what's going on. At least the ADX would be a weak trend. If it's up, you want it to be above S1, the pivot. And if it's down, you want it to be below R1. Now, one of the caveats, if these two match and there's no weak trend, there's no trend, I would put this as potential very low. I still would do further investigation on it because it means it could be either about to hit support resistance or is ranging and it's kind of in limbo. So this one I definitely will put on one of my potential trades. All right. So going back to this, then what we do is we confirm the potential trades with the Ecomotion cloud. So what I have is I have what they call my cloud check algorithm, which is on the MT4 platform, and it's daily, and I look at the hourly. So I'll go back to this chart here, then I will go over to here. So this is my cloud chart right here. And what I do, the first one I do is I change it to the daily. Okay, so it's in the cloud. So I definitely would not open a new trade on this on the US dollar Canadian dollar pair because it's in the cloud. Even a low piece, even the higher, anything, I don't care if it's a week or 9 week, if it's touching anywhere near the cloud, do not mess with it. And every time I do, I get burned. I get burned. And this is what happened to this last trade. I had it on the wrong chart, and it was outside of the cloud, and I got burned. That's why I took it to a swing position to try at least to get break even, recoup some winnings. Then I hit it to the 1 hour. See, and it's still in the cloud. So I would have never made this trade today off the United States dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay. So in step 3, the savers I did want to use that as a trade. Then I would do is go over to market milk, the 1 hour chart, and just look at the technicals. Now these technicals are the same technicals that you can put on your chart. I just use the AI version. I use a website, Market Milk's AI. They plot all the parameters, and I just click on it. It's a lot easier because I look at charts, the price action chart, live price action charts. This is just to confirm. And basically what I do is I set it to 1 hour real time, and I go to trend. You know what I'm saying? This just lets me know. Basically, these are the retail trend. This is what's going on. The long term, usually, if this is bullish and this is bearish, I'm basically going to flip it over to the bearish because this is going to be how the banks are going to trade. Now, if the long term is still bullish, I still would trade with the banks. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really like a swing or position trader, so long term really doesn't affect me. It's really short term that I look for. These three here. They all say bullish, I go bearish, or vice versa. And if it's neutral, I don't trade it. I go look for another potential. So then from there, what I do next is I go to. So then we want to do. So now we're going to confirm the trade. So this is basically we want to confirm if it's a buy or sell with our. This is basically our support resistance algorithm, which is on the MT4 platform, and we use once again the hourly time frame. So we go over here. So then it's this one here. So what I do then now, this is my volume checker. is I kind of look to make sure, see where it's actually going, like the trend, stuff like that. So I kind of know. As long as it's in between, this is our resistance and this is our support, then I kind of know, okay, it's ranging. So I'm definitely going to trade with the banks during this time. But if it does something like this, breaks support or breaks resistance, you go with the trend. See what I'm saying? So I definitely went with a sell and not a buy. But as long as it's ranging, I go with the banks. That's one of my it's one of my tips I have is inside my plan is that if it's ranging, which means it's in between support and resistance and support, I trade like the banks. But if it's a true trend up or down, either it goes like this or it goes like this, but it has to break either levels. And you see how it broke right here? I definitely would have went short. But then right here, as it comes back up, ranging. I go with the banks. Here, a true trend going up or down, you trade with retail. Trade, or less you're doing position trading. Then you would vote with how a bank would vote. But if you are doing intraday and you're doing scalping, trade with retail traders if it breaks either resistance or your support lines. If it's raging, you trade with the banks and you go against your retail traders. That's one of the big key to the strategy. And this right here is a volume indicator, and also it can also tell you when to exit and to enter as well. I would be doing a separate video, full video on explaining this indicator here. And if you want to know the name of the indicator, you gotta watch the video. All right, so let's go back over to here, our trading plan. So then once we kind of confirm if it's a buy or sell, either we're gonna sell with the retail traders only if it's a true uptrend or downtrend, and we trade with the banks going against the retail traders if it is a true range, if it's in between resistance and support. All right. So now what I do is I open the trade with MT4. I add my stop losses and take profit points. So then I go here. So I use this right here. This right is my position calculator. It's one of my um, indicators. So it basically what I like with my risk ratio gets all calculated for me. I just go in here. If I'm buying, it gives me my stop loss, my take profit, and if I'm selling, it gives me the same thing. It lets me know what the volume is, lets me know the last ATR, all that stuff. It's all computed from its AI. All this stuff you can calculate on your own, but why waste the time? I'm in it for quick analysis. I don't need to plot this and plot that and all. If you want to do that, that's cool. All right, so then I move over to my next chart here, which this is my monitoring chart, which I monitor off the 15 minutes, and I kind of just watch it. And then I also watch real price action, which is up here. So it's gonna let me know real time where the price is at. So like I said, it's already dropping down. So hopefully, because this is Sunday, I may close out tonight or early morning. You know what I'm saying? I may just break even to start off. I don't know. If I get some plus, great. But I'm happy now. Even if I close now, I'll be happy because I was almost 300, down $300 Friday. So I'm happy with this so far because it's getting me out of this trade because I did make a bad trade with this trade because I traded. I looked at the wrong time frame and I made my analysis off that, which gave me the bad trade. I would have never made this trade if I would have had it set up right. That's the reason why I kind of revamped my trading plan because it still wasn't in the right order. But now I got it in the right order. Everything is more cohesive and I'm liking it. All right, so let me see here. Like I said, number 6 is exit monitoring open positions for the closed position with my exit algo on the MT4 platform, and the time frame is 15 minutes. Okay. Then basically, I just study my trades, and how I study my trades is I use my FX book, like I told you before, and I just basically go to my portfolio Open it up, and it's gonna basically tell me what's going on. So right now I'm at a negative because I need to close that trade out and get it updated. But yeah, and all that gets updated through this plugin here. I have it's an EA. My book is connected, and it updates every. I gotta set every 5 minutes or something like that. It'll update, keep that my journal updated automatically. So whatever you can do to automate your processes, I would do it. You don't have to. You can write. You can make a journal. I mean, you can make your own journal if you like. I'm not going to do all that. That's the reason why I try to automate much as possible, AI as much as possible. This stuff because it's all digital. All right, so let's go back here to the monitoring, and I'll always leave my trades up in the MT4 platform because this is where I can really do my live price action. Because I go by price and I look how close is my stop loss. If it's ranging a lot, let's get close to end of day. I just I take the trade as long as it's a plus positive pips. Right now, I just want to get my trading down pack with my plan. So starting next week and moving forward, I'm going to take more than 1 to 2 trades. Okay, because my daily goal, people, actually my weekly goal is 3,500. But there's only 5 days in a trading week. So that means I got to average between $700 a day to meet that goal. So some days I may meet it one day, some days I may not meet it, but that's where I want to get to. Okay, and I can do it one trade, I guess, but I'll have to really catch something like really inside of the really breaking either a resistance or a support and really catch it. But 60 to 80% of the time, a trade is in ranging. Okay, that's that's where you're gonna make most of your money at is during the ranging market. Okay, all right, all right. Let me see here. Okay, so yeah, okay, yeah, I think you guys get it. So, like I said, I think it's 70 or 80 or 60 to 90% or whatever. Generally your currency pairs are raging. You know what I'm saying? But you get these are your money. This is where your money is. This is where you really make your money. But you gotta be on the ball to catch this when it breaks support or resistance. Remember, support is usually at the bottom, resistance is at the top. Okay? And I do have a nice little handy indicator that does this for me. Let me get the name for you guys. So it's support resistance. So if you go to MT4, their platform, type in support and resistance. It's actually FXSSI's support resistance. That's the one that I use. And so far, I mean, I like it. It's decent. Now, if you want, you can draw your own support resistant lines. But like I said, I try to automate or AI much of stuff as possible. But you can do anything by hand if you like. For me, I rather have it done for me, automated stuff like that. And it works out, it works out. So in the comments below, let me know if you use this indicator for your support resistance and how you like it, or if you have another one that you use that you would recommend to me and the fellow Greenwood District traders. Okay, let us know what you guys think. All right, so let me go back over to the trading plan. That's a portfolio trading plan. All right, so basically, so here's some notes. So in the FX scanner notes, to buy, like I kind of went through this, to buy or the potential buy, we look at ADX, the pivots, and MA. Now with the FX scanner, there's probably like 4 or 5 other indicators that it works off of. I only view these 3, but there's some other ones as well. So it's up to you what you want to use. Um, and then my QQE notes, which is on this chart here. I don't know if you know what. Yeah, so it's on my exit chart. 'Cause at first I thought I was okay. I still use it. So the QQE I use for just to confirm my exit. But I usually just look at the price and go off that and look at this. This is just a confirmation as well as this is a confirmation. Okay. And then for my volume, which I'm not gonna go into that, that's another video. Inside of, as you can see right here, I got some pointers or notes on what to do with that. All right. So then here I just have some trading tips I have, like kind of part of my strategy. Like right here, trade with retail traders if price breaks support or resistant levels. Trade with the banks if prices within support resistant levels. That means if it's choppy. You know what I'm saying? My trade hours, I used to have trade hours, but I will trade any open session. Just depends on what's available in what positions I can take to make money. So I basically use scalping, day trading, and rarely swing trading. These are my three styles I use. Right now, my maximum open trades at one time it's 5. Two of those can only be swing trades or position trades. The rest can be either intraday or scalping. And I basically use the MT platform now. I was using TradingView 2, but I'm just sticking to 1. Most of the leverage I use is 50 to 1. I do have some pairs of that trade that's down below, or I have a text file as well. One of my golden rules is do not trade or buy anything while it's in the cloud. People do not buy, or I mean, do not open any new positions when price is in the cloud. Basic risk only 2% of your per position. My weekly profit goal is 3,500. Trends are usually noted by higher highs and higher lows in an uptrend, and lower highs and lower lows in a downtrend. Actually, you take that out because that's part of this. So these are basically my MT4 chart indicators I use. ATR, which I get from the position size indicator. That's the one that was in the blue or magnum color that showed the ATR 14 day, and then it gives you the amount of pips. It can issue a cloud. This is my value. I use support resistance. I use Q, Q, and E. And I just use real-time price action, means I'm looking at the current price. And these are the pairs I currently trade here. You can see that. If you want to know what I trade, go ahead and watch the video. But that's really it, people. That's really my trading plan. Um, and I can tell you, we go back to my portfolio and let me go to. Let me see. We open this back up. Why? I think that's because the markers are really closed, but they're open, and my thing hasn't updated yet. Come on, people. There we go. So if I click on this, sorry, it's the weekend. My head hurts. Go to history. As we can see, last week, which was I started this on the 19th. So if we go back over here, open dates. So as you can see, I made one trade on the 20th. But as you can see from here, actually from the 13th, is when I really started using my version 3.2, which is basically the same as 3.4, just the orders changed a little bit. I really haven't lost a trade yet. Those are interests. But everything else I've gained money on. Decent pips, as you can see. I'm 65% long ones, short 72%. So, it's coming along. I mean, don't forget, people, I've only been doing this for since September 4th. So I ain't really, so I'm still a newbie at this, and so far I think I'm doing good. I think my trading plan is solid. Anything can get better, you know. Yeah, I think we're actually. I mean, we're not doing too bad. I'm up. My yearly's is steady going down. That one week when I made those stupid trades killed me, but hey, I'm coming back strong, people. All right. So yeah, so basically, I don't see too much more editing this here. Like I said, I don't use the trading view charts anymore. I'm strictly MT4 charts. And I just switch. I'm basically find all my main trades or the potentials off the daily charts, and I go down to the hourly charts. I don't trade the 1 and 5 minute charts anymore. As far as I go down is 15 minutes when I'm monitoring, but I'm mostly daily and hourly chart trader. I only monitor off the 15 to get me in and out of trades. So let's see where we at. So we hit negative 30. Like I said, tomorrow, because I get up around 5, I'll probably be out of this trade by tomorrow with either break even or some positive pips. So we're almost done with that, people. All right, that's really it. But this right here, people, if you watch my video, you will see where I'm pointing to. This is probably the best value slash exit slash enter indicator you can get. If you're looking for like an all-in-one indicator that's very simple to read, is this right here. Seriously. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to watch the video to see where I'm pointing at. And I basically got a tips to let you know when to get in, when to get out, and stuff like that. So if you want to know a very good indicator, this all-around good indicator, watch the video. And if you're watching it, you know where I'm pointing at to. This is for the people who listen on my podcast. If you want to find out what I'm talking about, but if you heard my other podcasts and my other videos, you already know what I'm talking about. But if you want to be certain what I'm talking about, you got to watch the video, okay? There will be a link in the show notes for the video on my podcast channel, okay? But that's it. I have a simple, actually 1 through 7, 8 is repeat. Is that very simple? Very simple. I'm happy with this. At first, everything was jump from place to place. I was going to 2, 3 different charts. It was too much. It was too much. So that's why I only use the MT4 platform, and also I use Market Milk for my technical analysis because it's all AI based. It's automated, so that's why I use that. All right. So let's see here. So Greenwood District. Um, the domain is going to be gwdistrict.org. I'm working on finding a good membership platform, WordPress theme. I've got it narrowed down. I am going to buy the domain once I get on the phone with you guys, just in case somebody tries to get it after they hear this. Going to get it today, so I'm going to beat you to the punch. So GWD is strong, is moving along according to plan, and it is coming soon. I'm still for this weekend, man. I just did not read anything on baby pips. I read a couple paragraphs, people. So I'm in trend retracement or reversal module. I'm still in high school. I'm 12 of 48 lessons complete. I gotta get this done, man, because it's whole lot of reading. So guaranteed next week we are getting through high school. Next week we're getting through high school. I'm gonna read something every single day. Especially the time that I drive, I can be reading this material, getting it done. Okay. I also have found, I think it's on my web. I might see my Learning Hub as well. Forex for noobs. Yeah, check this guy out because he's price action like me, and he has a 3-day webinar. After you finish baby pips, then do him. Like I said, no nonsense Forex is good for trading, psychology, and money management. And obviously, Get the book. Now, if you like to read, you don't watch the videos, he crams everything into his book. And don't forget my free training I have for you guys. This is excellent, good material, especially if you use MT4 platform. This is free, valuable information, people. If you like the ebook, I do have a ebook for this. Send me an email. You'll find my email. Look on my site, requesting it, and I'll send it to you. Okay? I ain't gonna make it easy for you. You gotta work when it comes to me. So if you want it, just say, "Hey, Money Making Jess, let me get the PDF version of the free Forex training for newbies or whatever." You know what I'm saying? Or just, hey, send me the ebook for the free Forex training, whatever you want to say. Just send me an email saying you're interested, and I'll send it to you free of charge. You know. All right, so let's see here. I think it about wraps everything up. But also, people, don't forget our $100 plus bonus is still active. Go ahead and do this. I'm going to announce the winner this coming Sunday. Halloween is Saturday. The first is Sunday. That's when we will announce the winner this coming Sunday. 1 week from today, people. 1 week for today. Here's another free ebook. This isn't the same as the training manual. This is price action. The other one is a whole encompass of Forex training. This is just price action trading guide. So this is different. So sign in here, subscribe to our mailing list, and you'll get this free. And always, you can find all the latest podcasts on the website, mmj.forex.com, people. You know, back to Greenwood. So yeah. So tell me how you guys like the logo for GWD. I was gonna just have it GD, but I know some people may look at it and think it's the gang thing, but that's why I kind of put the W in it because I didn't want that to be screwed or no disrespect to the GDs out there. So I named it GWD, Greenwood District Traders Club. That's a complete name. I just like Greenwood District. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy that domain where somebody gets it before me. And like I said, our motto, wealth and health, is without sacrifice. Peace, and may the universe bless you. Gia, money.